talk non-stop. Say what you want, don't stop.
Welcome to another episode of Kopitalk.
Woo! What's up?
So today we got a guest, IYB Midnight.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Midnight. Represent Massmusic.
Yo, I till this day I'm still a bit like starstruck a bit because like dude, this guy's been on videos that have like millions of views, man. And he's sitting right beside me right now.
We sat down. We had a whole 2-hour ass conversation. He's still starstruck.
Yeah, I still starstruck.
My man, yo.
Dude, this guy. I mean, it's not so often that every day you see some guy that's like an artist, a singer, and someone that's actually quite successful in the industry right now, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So like Brandon, you're the one that introduced me to him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was one day suddenly hey, you heard of Massmusic before? And then he played he told me. I'm like, dude, who's this Indian guy, dude? Singing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he goes,
And I still remember at the studio though. Then he just suddenly walked in. I'm like, yo, this guy. Oh, it's Midnight.
Midnight.
I'm like, yo, his voice though. His voice is epic.
Thank you so much, bro.
Epic.
It's a blessing. I don't know. I feel like this music thing is just it's fun, bro. It's fun. Meeting you guys is also amazing, dude. I swear to God, you have a fucking amazing voice. You're so talented, dude.
You.
All your videos and edits.
Thanks,
it's crazy.
Man, thanks, man.
It's amazing, bro. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, first, one word to describe Midnight. Bougie as fuck, bro. I know that's 3 words, but I don't give a fuck.
Damn bougie.
Yeah.
Bougie as fuck? Why? How?
I mean, you still got that suave. You got the moment you walk into the club, dude, everyone know who you are, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
you got that aura, bro. You got that aura, man.
Walk into the club like, what up? I got a big Okay.
Yeah, man. So so I've been wanting to ask a lot of things. As someone that's been in the line of, let's say, the creative line, right? Creating videos, creating music, we're all artists in a sense. 100%. So as artists, I mean, it's not the typical, we're all Asians here, and it's no surprise that when you want to tell your parents hi mom, I want to do music. Hi mom, I want to do videos as a way to make a living. It's straight up my mom told me I wish you were never born and stuff.
Oh,
so it's challenges, man. So as growing up, did you face any of these challenges, bro?
I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, I did. But for me, it was a little bit different because I wouldn't say my family, I come from a very musical background, but my mom used to be a dancer as well back in the day. My granddad actually started the first ever Bhangra group in Malaysia.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I think it's just in the blend. So I started dancing when I was younger. My parents are pretty okay with that because it was mostly the cultural things, Bhangra and Bollywood and stuff like that. So when I told them that I wanted to do music, I started off DJing actually. My parents weren't very supportive of that, but of course, because mostly you see DJs in clubs and stuff like that. So
I think it's just Asian family.
yeah, it's also the thing. I think from looking at it from our parents' point of view, maybe it's they don't know whether that has security or not.
Right.
So I could understand that, but I used to sneak out every night, when I was 16, 17, to go and DJ in clubs and shit. My friend owned the club, so that's where I got my start. Doing music.
Give me straight. At 15, you're already starting to become a DJ.
Yeah, 16 and
Whoa.
stuff.
Crazy.
I actually have my own, me and my family have, I told you, my granddad started a Bhangra group, so naturally my mom started one as well. I think this year we're 14 years old, bro. Shani Punjab, shout out.
Oh, until this day.
Until today, bro. Until today. So my whole family is very they're all dancers, to be honest.
Right.
Not very none of us play piano or sing or stuff. Two of my cousins can sing, but they never pursued it, naturally. So with me, it was just screw it. This was what I had my heart on. I've been surrounded by music a lot since then. I started dancing when I was 12, DJing when I was 16. I started singing for fun and stuff when I was 8, 19, 20. And then when I met the Massmusic boys, I was this is it. This is either go ham or not. So after recording my first 1 or 2 tracks, I had to talk to my parents about it and do that. It's not easy, guaranteed. But I feel this, in time, everything worked out.
You have to take that leap of faith.
Shit, yeah,
eventually, 100%. Man. All of us, we have that hurdle. Being that parents. Actually, it's not just parents. People around you in general.
Yes.
Even your friends. What's the saddest part is those closest to you when they tell you your dream is unrealistic.
I know.
It's.
But that's the point, isn't it?
That's the point. Like,
Isn't that the point? Like your dreams are never realistic.
Yes.
of course.
You know, that's why they say like you reach for the stars and land on a cloud.
Yo,
Yeah, exactly.
Straight
that's
up,
a
bro.
good one, yo. I mean, can't you people be more supportive? Yo, come on.
Shit, I don't know about that, but like I feel like low key, like for artists, like the way I look at it was a lot of artists become great because of pain, you know?
Yeah.
And like going through a lot of shit, so like that shit just makes you who you are. Like
Yes.
the people who don't support you now will come around eventually, but like I said, when it comes to with like family and shit, like of course they want your security, they want you to be happy and shit.
Yes.
But mostly it matters the security.
Yes.
Guarantee being an artist, like the first few years you do this shit, you're not secure.
True.
You gotta definitely hustle and flex, and that's why it's hard and like shit. But I mean that's the journey, right?
Right, exactly.
Right.
I mean, like, there's another few questions I want to ask you, and like, what got you inspired to sing? Like, you told me just now, like, your background wasn't singing at the beginning. No, it was like dancing and the Bangla group and all that. What got you into music, into singing?
Okay, so like I don't actually sing. I don't look at myself as a singer. I think I would say I'm a rapper,
Ah.
cause I rap a lot more and I talk really really fucking fast.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
hope
that's
I can
very true.
swear.
Yeah, you guys
Talk
gotta check out
really
his
fucking-
music, yo. It's fast.
So like me and my schoolmates, shout out to this is my best friends till now. So Abang Zulkarnain, Stuart, Joel, Karim, like these boys, every day in school, we made a deal with my teachers that we will finish all our shit and we would sit down in the back of the class and have rap battles. Bro.
Rap battles. Bro.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and we sucked, bro. We sucked. We straight up sucked. All our lines came out from fucking 8 Mile, cause we just watched that. But like shit, that's what we were doing. So like over time, I think it was just the fact that I was rapping a lot and shit, and I was getting exposed to a lot of different types of music, and naturally I started singing Bollywood songs. And after that, I was like, I wanted to do like English and stuff. Like it just moved very easily.
A
like.
bit out of topic, bro, but I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Hindi movie, brother?
Rockstar.
Rockstar? legit?
Rockstar. If you guys haven't watched
I haven't
Rockstar,
watched it,
oh
man.
my god, bro, it's Ranbir Kapoor. It is literally about the music game. It's about this dude who like goes like that's. I feel like my life is so similar to that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause like he fought with his parents. He had to run away from home to do. I didn't run away from home, but like, I mean, I had to go through a certain amount of shit to like do music. And when he got it, it's like, I don't know. Like some people do music to fill a void,
Yeah,
or like to find something that they feel they don't have. But like, you know, it's all a journey, lah. For everybody. That that movie's so good, bro. I cry every time I watch it, bro.
I mean, like Hindi movies or Bollywood movies in general, those
Yeah.
they tug on your heartstring like fuck, man.
100%.
True,
Like,
that's very
like,
true.
Brandon, what's your favorite Hindi movie, bro?
For me, I don't think I remember because I watch a lot too.
Yeah.
Cause I like the way they shoot it,
Uh-huh.
and you know there are some Hindi movies are like those superpowers one.
Right.
Oh
right.
shit! So you don't like Krish? and
Yes,
shit, like,
Krish,
yo,
holy shit,
bro. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. That's a good movie, dude. That's
Yeah.
a damn good movie. That was our fucking Batman, bro.
Oh shit.
That's my Batman.
Yeah,
And I remember, like, to me, okay, top two, I can't choose between the two, like, Kabi Kushi, Kabi Gum, and Three Idiots.
oh,
Dude,
Three Idiots.
Dude.
That one's
Idiots,
major.
one of the
yo.
best movies. Bro.
Yes,
One of the best.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that just, like, puts in perspective the whole education system and
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, like, Brendan and me, like, we pretty much have, like, the same story in the sense that, you know, we already knew pretty young that we didn't want to work a 9-to-5 job.
Yep.
I mean, like, Brendan, maybe you can share a bit about your past a bit. Like,
My
in
past?
School. Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's just. I mean, basically, I started engineering stuff. Yeah,
Alright,
but
alright.
like halfway, I drop out. Cause like for real, I just sometimes I just think like not like I didn't work before. I work as a HR people before, like in office works and stuff, and it's just. I just don't like where my time is restricted.
Right.
You know, like I don't have any freedom at all. You know, even like once I come back home, it's like what, already like 9, 10 because sometimes you have OT and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's just fucked up. Yeah, I
feel
just
you.
prefer like right now we're so free we can do whatever we love. Yeah, even though sometimes the earnings are not like you know as
know what you mean.
stable as what people are, but like yeah,
feel
it's
you,
cool.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no, like, okay, technically we're all self-employed, lah. That's the truth, right?
Okay, alright, yeah.
And there's both pros and cons. Now, first thing first, like you said, Brendan just made a great point, which is you don't have that financial security,
Yes.
right? And this brings, and it's just a good segue to something that I want to discuss with you, Midnight, which is how do people, okay, like to the aspiring artists out there that are watching right now, and what would your advice be to them? Like, look, I want to be an artist, but I'm so afraid of like, you know, like how am I gonna find the income? You know, what would be your advice to them?
All right. I'm gonna be very, very honest. Like, I completely get your point about working a 9 to 5 because I went through that shit for like 8 months. I worked in my dad's office, which is a debt collection company.
Yeah, man.
And bro, debt collection is not easy. You have to deal with people, and I have a very short fuse, bro.
Oh.
So like, I lose my shit, especially if someone just has to say a bad word, bro.
Yeah.
And I lose my shit. So like I understand it's difficult. Some people are not interested by it, but like it's always good to have a side hustle.
True.
If you want to make music your main shit, go 100% do it. Then you cannot do something half-heartedly at all.
Right.
True. For sure. You know, go ham, but I feel like to a certain extent it's about having security to. I'm not saying you gotta have like millions in your bank account and then do music, but I'm saying it's like as long as you can sustain your lifestyle, which doesn't have to be crazy as fuck if you're not like if you're trying to do music at the start, it doesn't have to be crazy as fuck. You don't have to have like the best equipment in the world or anything, but as long as you can help yourself fund that through any means. Like, I know a boy, Young Nev, shout out to Young Nev. Young Nev's 16, bro. 16. This boy has been doing reselling of like shoes and shit. Adidas, Nikes. He like Yeezys and stuff like that since he was 14, bro.
Right.
And that like gave him the cash and the amount of money to push and do his music. This boy has hits right now.
Right.
I feel like he's one of the best upcoming artists.
Yo,
you know, people like Alan D from Massmusic. The boy like
shout out.
he did like he had his whole side hustle, which was doing forex and doing like whatever way he could make his money.
Yeah.
Go ham with it. I know one of my homies that cuts hair, bro. He cuts hair. He's like, that's dope, bro. I feel like it doesn't like there's nothing that's bad or good, dude. I moved to Melbourne and I was cleaning dishes for like 3 months.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because in the end of the day, I still came back and I did music, but that shit just helped fund and give me security for the fact that I know that I have cash to eat, I have cash to do my music, and I have like a certain stability to a certain amount of things, you know, which I feel like we need that for sure.
Of course. And I mean like, I had the pleasure of getting to know Midnight for the past 1 week or so, and it surprised me like, okay, no offense, brother, but you know the first time when you know like I look at Brendan, I look at you guys, right, and I still like, you know, the general consensus is like people like who are artists or what, they're living off their parents, they you know they don't really have income per se.
Yeah.
But when I really get to know you guys, oh my god, you people are the hardest working people that I've known in my life. Honestly.
Thank you, man.
I mean like, and that to me just goes to show that, you know, never judge a book by its cover.
True.
Legit.
I mean, even if someone's living off their parents' money and doing music, I mean, how long are you gonna do that for? Huh? It's all a standing point. My dad helped me support myself for a while as well, you know? Shout out to my dad. I know me and my dad don't see eye to eye a lot, but still, dude. Like, that man gave me, like, the platform. I'm only here because of the help he gave me, like, straight up.
Very true.
This is what I respect, lah. You know, actually, a lot of people don't know, like, artists like us, we actually love our parents a lot, even though, like, we don't see eye to eye. Yeah, it's like, we might look, like, rebellious and shit. Yeah, but it's like, we have our limits.
I feel like rebellion when you're, like, when you're young, it's like, there has to be like a reason why you're doing it. You know?
Yes.
If you're rebelling to like just to rebel, you don't have a cause. Like you're like a fighter without a cause. Like.
True.
You know. So like us, I feel like we rebel to do this thing.
Yes.
And like every day you're proving it. You're proving your point of why this is for you. Like.
Very true.
I feel like that's what it took. Like for me, it took like 6 years, bro. It took 6 years. Not even 6. I was like 16, almost 10 years, bro. For like my dad to see like, you know what? This is what my son actually is really, really good at. Like. He's damn good at it. I'm gonna support you, like. I'm gonna support you, like give you the full support. Which like I have so much respect for my dad for doing that. Like, because to be honest, like Indian families, I'm pretty sure you guys know, like, Asian families are not easy to deal with. Not easy. You know, and coming from like a family of like businessmen and like people who are entrepreneurs and stuff. Me going a completely different direction was like, it's heartbreaking for my dad. I can see it.
Yeah.
My dad had like goals to give me his company and shit. I'm telling him like, yo, keep that. You do it. Do your thing. I'm gonna do this. I need to build my own thing.
Correct.
True.
You know. So I feel like anyone out there who's trying to do this shit, go, bro.
Yeah. Just
I mean,
go.
there's like the initial phase that, you know, let's explain that. Like, let's like try to understand the psychology of why your parents are so against it. First thing first. As much as you love your dad, as much as you love your mom, they are not people that are in your industry.
Correct.
So like, dude, you don't go to an accountant. My dad's accountant. You don't go to an accountant and say like, Dad, I want to become a producer. My dad knows nuts about producing. He doesn't know anything about industry.
Sure.
And when they tell you that your dream is unrealistic, It's because they don't know anything about your industry. Now, if let's say some name producer come up to me and say like, you got no hope, then maybe I would take a gander and listen to what he has to say.
True.
I mean, so first thing first, you have to prove your point that first thing first, that it's not a phase.
Yes.
Okay, because a lot of people out there, they have phases in the beginning.
Yeah.
Now their fire die out. But what separates you and me is the fact that our fire has not died out all these years. It's only gotten bigger and bigger every single year.
I feel that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people get demotivated because they don't get support, but I feel like that's a good thing, dude.
Yeah,
not getting support is like one of the best things ever. Because what if everybody's with you, then what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're doing something. I feel like the moment if there's no resistance, then you're not doing the right thing. If there's no resistance,
I felt that there's just like support. Actually, sometimes a lot of people just take support for granted. It's like I felt that if you're really good at your work, for artists out there, like don't get demotivated easily, because for me I just felt that if you really really are good at your job, people will just support you eventually. Just seek for it. Don't be like a snowflake.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah, like a snowflake. Like
Right.
just little things. Obstacles, you should have it in your life. Just go with it.
Kanye got shot down like 50 times before like he even got noticed, bro.
Yeah, man, all these
Bro,
stories.
like, it's crazy. Like all these people got like you hear this shit like, oh, this guy got shot down. They said no to him, but that's all you hear. You don't understand the shit that they went through at that point of time. Bro.
Yes.
Half of these people like, dude, I respect people who like move to like the States to do music, dude.
Oh, that's
like
crazy,
with nothing,
man.
because that's crazy, bro.
Yes.
You are literally taking the biggest leap of faith right now.
Yes.
Like that's all it is, bro. I feel like the moment you have confidence in what you do,
Yes.
no matter if everybody in the world can tell you, everybody else in the world can tell you like, oh, it doesn't sound nice or shit, but if you have that much confidence, that shit will work.
Yes.
It will work.
True.
That's very
Very
true.
Everyone told Kid Cudi he couldn't sing. Motherfucker released a song off key. Do you know that? On his first album,
Holy
Kid Cudi,
shit.
a kid named Cudi, he has a song that is completely off key, where he sings completely off key.
Right.
Oh.
And that's a hit, bro.
Oh
That's a
wait,
hit.
Kid Cudi. Oh, I know that
Yeah.
dude, the PS thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PlayStation
Bro,
song. Holy shit.
Bro,
that-
that's crazy, bro.
True.
Yeah.
In the end of the day, he followed, and like I still think that Cudi is one of the best, most underrated artists in the world, bro. I think anything he does will turn to gold.
Oh,
But he doesn't put out music that much.
Yeah.
But like shit, that's it, lah. That's all on what we want to do, lah. I feel like if you got the drive for it, go ham, bro. That's
Yeah.
like 100%.
Just do it.
Alright, so Midnight, there's something I want to ask you, okay, which is what do you think about the Malaysian music scene right now? Let's take a look at maybe Thailand per se. And look, if you take a look at Thailand's music videos, they're on YouTube and stuff. Dude, they have like 270 million, 260 million, like 100 million for them is not a problem.
Yeah.
Take a look at, let's say, one of the most successful, recent YouTube videos or songs that have blown up. It's like K-Click, Mimpi.
100%.
Like,
Oh,
like
shout out to
two digits,
K-Click.
two
Shout
digits,
out.
man. So what do you think is the issue with, or why our songs aren't hitting that like a benchmark, all those kind of numbers?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's all about time, bro. A lot of this, like Thailand artists, Thai artists, I would say like Dabaway and all these people,
Yeah.
like they've been in the game for a minute, bro, for a very long time, and it's like consistency over time that brought them where they are. Like people like, I would say people like you see, okay, why K-Click hits numbers? I feel is K-Click was the forefront. They were like the forefront of like the generation. When they came out with Line.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit went mad, bro, because local hip hop wasn't that big. A lot of people were trying to do this whole English Malay stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody was going full Malay, and like the people
Yes.
who were going full Malay were going commercial.
Yeah, that's the
people.
thing.
I would say like it's not their fault or anything. It's that's the motion of it, lah.
Right.
Like people like Joe Flizzo and stuff. They're full on commercial. I would say Joe Flizzo is the president, bro.
Yeah, he's the
President,
president.
100%.
Shout out to Joe
Shout out
Flizzo,
shout
man.
out to Joe Flizzo. Like but like K-Click made it because they were like they're like the rebels. Like.
Yeah.
Yo.
They forefronted that shit. They like full on went on with it, and like I think that's crazy. Like.
Right.
People like MK and Tuju, they have like a full on like, bro, you hear their voice.
Yeah.
They sound like rockers, lah.
Right.
They sound like
Yeah.
rockers who are like fuck rock, let's do rap. And
It's
that
so
that
dope.
is so dope. Like, yeah, 100%.
exactly.
Oh damn dope, man. Their voice.
I meet these boys, and these boys like always like for them it's the same thing, lah. Like I feel like they don't know what, like how this shit happened as well,
Right,
lah. But
right.
it's all like pushing your, I wouldn't say agenda, but pushing like
Limits.
Yeah.
limit, bro. Yeah.
Yes.
Pushing the limit, bro.
I mean, sky's the limit, right?
Speaking about limits, okay, so mass music, okay, this is something I've been meaning to talk about for a long time. And just right off the bat, I would say that mass music is one of the forerunners or pioneers of Malaysian English songs that have really dope music videos.
Yahweh.
And dude, when I listened to the song, I didn't even know it was Malaysian. Dude.
Yes,
It
that's
was
the thing.
that fucking good.
Yeah.
And then like suddenly some guy is singing in Japanese. What the fuck?
Yes,
He told
man.
me Yutaka, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Yutaka. Yo.
Right.
Thanks, bro.
I
Thanks.
mean, like, you know what? Okay, like, how did whole mass music thing happen? And like, what made you guys suddenly, basically break out of the norm, man? You guys were like the first people to do this. I mean, at least
Yes.
at least to my knowledge, at least.
Okay. Thank you so much again for that. I mean, I don't think we're the first people to do it, I feel, but maybe for like this new gen, maybe we were.
Yeah.
I think like maybe it's just where a lot of the boys lived overseas, I would say.
Oh, cool.
So that kind of like influenced that. So Ming studied in the States.
Ah.
Alan lived in Hong Kong for a bit, and then he moved to Australia when he was doing his degree in college and uni and stuff. I moved to Melbourne a couple of years back as well, and I moved back like last year.
Yeah.
So like, I think like just us being out of like this bubble we're in Malaysia, I would say we're in a bubble, to be honest. Like there's a lot of things that come in, but it's very filtered, you know? So we don't see a lot. We don't see a lot of different cultures and stuff, even though Malaysia is very multicultural.
Yes,
We
very.
don't go anything outside of this circle, bro. So like, us being overseas and being exposed to a lot of different shit and like doing a lot of different shit, I guess that just like helped play a part in that. And a lot of us, I'm gonna be very honest, I think a lot of us just were like trying to make like dreams reality, like straight up, bro. A lot of these videos that we came up, like one of our videos I won't forget, Adam's Family.
Oh,
Adam's
yeah,
Family
that's
was ideas of like all of us figuring out how we were gonna die, bro.
Oh shit!
Oh,
really?
that's so dope.
How some people were gonna get killed. Oh, like the whole video, all we kept on asking ourselves was, how do we wanna die?
Oh, how do you want to die? That's
How
a
do
good
you wanna
question.
die?
Yes.
Like straight up, bro.
Joa shot that video, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jua.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout
the
out
Jua
to
boys.
Jua.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Jua boys, you know?
Jeremy, Abraham.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know? So like that's what it was like. And like I think like for like anyone out there, it's not everyone has this whole thing, bro. It's just everyone's afraid to do certain things.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Of like the backlash and stuff like that, you know?
I think so. Like, it's not a case whereby we don't know what's going on overseas, but again, it's that fear of rejection.
Yes.
There's this some sort of bias with a lot of Malaysian people, whereby if it's Malaysian, it's just not going to be as good as overseas.
I understand that. I understand that because
That's so
maybe
sad.
like that's what maybe that's what everyone thinks right now. But I feel like over the past year that rule is completely void
Yes.
right
Now
now.
it's
Exactly.
evolving.
Bro, like straight up, every single person that I've heard locally is so. I have not listened to a lot of international music, bro. Besides, like you talk about like Drake and stuff like.
Yeah,
of course,
yes.
everybody
Of
listen to
course.
that shit.
Yeah.
You know, you listen to the songs that they
Right.
play in the clubs, but like most of my playlist when I'm driving or like my day to day is all local music, bro. Because
Yeah.
we already have that. It's just the
Yes.
fact that I think our Malaysians don't look at it that way because our music's not global, yet.
Right.
Yes.
Which is yeah.
I mean, like I feel like there is a lack of infrastructure in terms of like supporting artists. I mean, shows like this, the podcasts. Because here's my problem with a lot of like Malaysian artists is, look, you know their songs, you know who they are, but you don't really know them, if you get what I mean.
Yes.
Like today, I mean, like this is a great opportunity, like this podcast where we get to know a lot more about Midnight over here.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're gonna show the highlight, what inspired their music, what inspired them, what's their songs about. And that's one infrastructure. And another thing is like, that community.
Yeah.
I mean, the day you
Yes.
brought up a good topic, a community whereby we support one another, not throw hate at one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw
Throwing
shit
hate.
at people.
It's so immature to throw
Yeah.
shade, yo.
Yeah.
Like for reals.
I mean, not trying to throw shit at anybody, but I know there's just some kids in the industry, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think every industry, lah.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, it's not only in Malaysia.
Yeah.
I think out there in like
You
overseas.
got trolls
yeah.
everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
You got trolls
Yes. I mean,
everywhere.
that's where the fun is, right? Yeah.
I mean, if nobody's hating you, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with that. That's like something I live by every day. Like. You know, if no one hates you, you're doing something wrong. Like.
Right.
You know, even the nicest person in the world, someone will have some shit that they don't like about them. You know?
Correct.
Exactly.
But like like how you're saying about infrastructure, I think like it's just time, bro. Like for us, like that whole thing about ecosystem.
Yeah,
that was what I was
yeah.
thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like building an ecosystem that's been happening in Malaysia for a very long time now. I would say over the past 5 years, we've built a community and like
Right.
an ecosystem of people who are into hip hop, R&B, and now it's broken down. It's no more like just the hip hop community. It's broken down. You have underground music, you have R&B, you have like
Yes.
soul trap, you have all these things that are coming
Right.
up, bro. It's just now getting I think it's for us to get viewership and like people to like realize that, oh shit, we have this stuff here, lah.
Yeah.
To appreciate our
In terms
music.
of viewership, here's the thing that I've just recently been thinking about. Now, the reason why countries like Thailand, Indonesia, whenever they got a song that they release and they can get hundreds of millions of views, it's also due to their population, right?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, our country compared to our neighbors, of course, is lacking in terms of that, basically numbers per se. So now the challenge is how we need to, whether we like it or not, Malaysian viewership is not enough. We need to think of a way whereby we can get viewership from not only Malaysia but also overseas.
I feel that is just exact. I agree with you completely, but I feel like that's what we do to ourselves. We always tell ourselves that we're stuck in the Malaysian market, but it's not. All of us artists are in an Asian market, bro. We
Yes.
completely have full control of Asia. It's just that
Asian.
the only reason we feel like we're stuck in Malaysia is because we only know people in Malaysia.
Yeah.
That's like a very honest opinion of mine. Like,
True.
I think the moment you start, like, one thing like being artists is like when we start out, like, oh shit, have you guys watched this show called The Get Down on Netflix?
Yes, of course.
You watch The Get Down? You
Yes.
know, Grandmaster Flash says this: conquer your borough and then conquer your city.
Yes.
So like that's I think that's like exactly what we should be doing, lah. You know, like that's what when we start out, we start with us, then our friends. Our friends bring their friends in it. They start liking that shit. They push it to their friends.
Yes.
Thing
And then
grows.
it spreads.
Yeah, it spreads. So like
Yeah.
that's what it is, bro.
Again, ecosystem. Like
Ecosystem.
mass music is one ecosystem. 05 is one ecosystem.
Yeah,
and then we
100%.
collide, we're gonna make it global.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I feel like that's what it is. Like for us, like when we're doing music and stuff, like over time, I feel like the next goal after throwing out songs that have views is to travel.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Whether like
Tours.
try and finesse some shows, try and do that shit, but you have to travel. Like for me, like it's a blessing, like cause I DJ and stuff, so I DJ for a lot of weddings, and I travel quite a bit like overseas and stuff. So like when I do that, that's like if I know I'm traveling to Indonesia, I'm gonna call up whoever I know in Indonesia, my friends or whatever. Like yo, I'm gonna be here. Let's hit up a club. I want to talk to the DJ. Do you know the DJs here? Do you know the DJs here? I'm gonna just go and throw songs, bro.
Yes.
Like that's my
That's how
biggest
you-
goal.
That's old
Yeah.
school, man. That's freaking
That's
old school.
old school,
Bro,
but it's dope.
old school. That shit works. It's
And
a
it still
system
works,
that won't
huh?
fail.
And it still works to this day.
I feel like you know where people don't have a choice but to listen to what they have, what they can
Yes.
Right.
is a club.
Weddings, clubs.
Clubs, bro. You have no choice. You
Yes.
have no fucking choice. Whatever your DJ plays, you will dance to it.
Yes.
First of all, because the DJ has set the mood
Right.
and he knows how to make you groove. And second of all, that like there's you know what, like when people come and request songs
right,
from
right.
you,
Yeah.
like I feel a lot of DJs hate that.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good
Yeah.
thing because you know, like, oh, okay, maybe this will attract this group. So you know how to bring this group in.
Yeah, that's
So you know
very
that's what it is. So when us artists, when we go and do that shit, it's the exact same thing, bro. I literally look like when like I like someone agrees to play my song in the club, I stand next to him, I hype for a bit, and I look at whoever I can see that's vibing, bro. If I see like even if 3 people are like vibing the fuck out, that's the 3 people I'm gonna approach to push that shit.
Shit, I
Because
didn't
3
know
will go to
this.
10.
Yeah, that's very
10
dope.
will go to 20. That's all, bro. It all just takes like time.
Yo, this is what I'm looking to bring out to people. Look how hardworking this guy is.
Shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
people be paying $5 for a promo on Instagram or Facebook. This guy be going out on clubs and approaching
that shit too,
three
dude.
people.
It's
man.
like handling flyers.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
the same way.
It's straight up.
Yeah.
Doing that shit to paying for like promos and stuff is good. It's a good thing. But like, how do you make sure people interact with
yeah,
your promo?
that's very true.
Is by making sure that you have a set group of people that are already fucking invested in you.
Right.
That just takes a lot of like that takes the most time and effort. I feel, you know, which is like what we all definitely do and need to do
Yes.
more.
Right.
Like a confirm shot, you know?
Shot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Kill
it's like
shot,
sealing the
100%.
deal. Alright, so this we want to segue to another topic, which is we're talking about the Asian market just now, but right now itself, the 88 Rising has done a great job in promoting Asian songs.
Yes,
100%.
Asian
Look,
market.
it's people like Joji, Yuna,
Higher
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah,
Higher
Higher
Brothers.
Brothers.
Oh, I love them.
man, you know.
What's that guy from Vietnam? He's under
Is it Vietnam or
Idiot
Thailand?
Rising.
Vietnam
No,
or
Vietnam.
I
Thailand?
think Thailand.
Something or something.
Yes, that
Proof
one
it.
is
Proof it.
yeah. Proof it is
Yeah,
Thailand.
Proof it.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Thailand. Oh, I thought it was
Thailand.
Vietnamese.
Yes. Vietnamese is a girl.
Yeah, Vietnamese.
A new one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
dope, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
they got so many, but I haven't seen Malaysia yet, except Yuna and Alex TBH.
Alex TBH.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those two. They were
Oh,
at the
shout out.
Asia Rising Forever concert.
Yeah.
Man. Do you watch that concert, bro?
No, I didn't though.
Oh,
man,
it was
you
a you
watch
should.
it, man.
It's
Is it
so
Rising?
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
it's still on
they
YouTube.
they just perform it live.
Bro, I'll be very honest with you. Yuna like set like a very good gateway for all of us.
Yes.
100%. Yuna is amazing. She has like literally opened so many doors for the
Right.
Yes.
local artists.
She's like
to
the
be
big
heard.
sister.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Joe Flizzo is the president.
President,
Yeah.
Zamira's
She's
like
the madame.
Zamira's like way up there too, lah. 100%.
Yeah. Zamira.
Shout
Oh,
out to
Zamira. Another lead one.
Yeah,
If
man.
I can just do a track with her.
Yo,
Okay,
Yo.
I got a question for you right
Yes,
now,
sir,
bro.
man.
Alright. Okay, bro, I got a question for you. What if one day, you know, Idiot Rising comes to you and say like, bro, we want you with us right now.
man, if you're taking mass music with me, I'm 100% there, bro.
Ooh, that's lit.
No, this ain't a solo act.
Bring the whole gang
Yeah, whole
in.
gang.
Word,
Yeah.
bro.
Will you type us in too?
Ecosystem. Like I said, we're an ecosystem, bro.
Right.
Yo,
We're
that's
an
lit.
ecosystem.
Right,
This
right.
this shit can't fall with one guy, with one group. Hell yeah,
Sure,
all of us going,
sure.
bro.
While we're on the topic, man, I always want to ask, what is it like? Okay, like I think so. Another goal that a lot of Malaysian artists have is to be performing at Good Vibes.
Oh my man.
And I know you've been in Good Vibes, right?
Yeah,
we
bro.
performed at Good Vibes 2018.
Yo,
Mass Music,
that's
our
lit.
first ever. That was literally our first ever. I wouldn't say our first live show that we did. We had done like acoustic sets before that
Yes.
with one of our previous members, Evishan Rai. Shout out, my brother.
Yeah. Shout out.
And I think Good Vibes was the first time we actually had like we had to sit down and choreograph a proper set.
Oh.
And like we had a full on. We had dancers, backup dancers, dancing. Shout out to Rick, Amir, and forgot my other girl's name, but shout out homegirl. You know, Anissa. Shout out girl.
Shout out.
And then that was crazy, bro. To be very honest with you, performing at Good Vibes is definitely a very big milestone for us.
Yeah.
I would say, cause
Kinda
like
huge.
it's very very big, bro. And at that point in time, we only had like one album out, bro. Like 6 songs, 6 songs, and a hell lot of covers that we used to do. So I think it was a vibe, bro. It was crazy. I like cannot describe how it was to be performing.
Yeah.
But like after that, all I could say to anyone was like, this shit needs to happen for anyone and everyone.
Yes.
I'm so glad. Like over time, like last year, Good Vibes took a lot of local acts.
Yes, that's
bro,
true.
that's what we need to do. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we can hear Drake every day. We
Yeah.
can hear everybody else every day.
Yes.
Right.
But these local acts don't get that stage to do this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And this
that's-
is like one of the best things ever. Like,
That's what I'm saying. The ecosystem needs to be there.
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
needs
it's
to
growing,
share.
bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
last year, like so when Mass Music performed at Good Vibes, we performed at Electric Fields, and Electric Fields was literally like just like maybe about the size of this room, going straight like that. That's it, bro. And it was only like maybe 60 people could fit in it.
Oh, okay.
Last year's Electric Fields had
Yeah, it's kinda
400
big.
to
Yes.
500 people, bro.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Bro,
That's
they made it a
lot.
whole that whole parking lot area that they had the year before. They broke that shit down. It's a whole stage, and it was called the Boiler Room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, like like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I spent most of my time there than the main stage.
Oh.
You know, I mean, crazy lah, Russ. You got Russ and all these
Yes,
people,
right.
Russ, everybody.
They're the main stage.
But
lah,
like,
that one.
but like, I can hear your songs every day. Like.
Yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
that's
I'm gonna
true.
go and check all these boys out who
Yeah,
are like,
man.
I like know sing, but I've not heard them live.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's crazy. Like.
I was there and I was like running there and here and there. Because like, I mean, Black was there.
We actually snuck in backstage.
Oh!
Axel snuck in backstage and like was shooting back from there. I'm
Oh,
like,
shit. Yeah,
came
'cause-
back and showed me the video and I'm
Dude.
like, you're a fucking asshole,
But
bro.
yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like every day you get to listen to all these people's songs, but Black's he's just there
Yeah,
in front
bro.
of you. I'm like, yo, I love his songs.
Yo, 100%,
That
bro.
fella also hardcore. You look at how he dressed that day.
Yeah,
it's just
dude.
one T-shirt. Yo, that guy is just.
He lets his music speak for everything.
Yes.
That's what I like.
Yeah, so it's like I'm just running around like Dato Mao was performing
Yeah.
there. I was like went there, so I'm like, yo, shout out to Dato Mao, man, doing so well. Yeah, everyone's like doing mosh pit acts and stuff.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I'm like, oh, it's just dope,
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy. Dude.
Yeah, but so sad lah because of MCO this year don't
Yeah,
have.
I mean it's gonna be
Yeah.
pushed
It's alright,
over the
bro.
next year.
I'm pretty sure that Good
Next year.
Vibes, the organizers and everything, are gonna make it 10 times better next year.
Yes, next year.
Shit, cause
Yeah, but come on, like guys, like organize more food and shit. 'Cause that time, so
Yo.
many people were there.
brother, all I tell you, when you go for Good Vibes, you bring like 2 big big 4-liter bottles of your own.
Yes.
And bring your own food and keep in your car,
Yeah.
bro, just in case. Cause like, bro, the 2 years, bro, 2018, 2019, I didn't
Yes.
eat anything, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't get any fucking food, dude.
Same though.
And then after that, when we left to go
Mama
and
lah.
eat somewhere else, cannot, no place.
Yeah. We need to go down. We literally need to go down.
Bro.
Yeah, we need to go down the hill, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
But it's cool, man. And more portable toilets, please.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like what? Like how many people there? Like I think more than 10k,
Yo,
right?
for sure.
More than 10k people, only 4 bloody toilets.
I mean, that's when you feel very grateful to be a man, so you can piss behind the bush. Right?
I
Shout out to all the women.
yeah, but shout out to all the women. I mean, those women that are there, they just like, yo, they're so supportive.
You need to sell, you know, if Good Vibes are smart, they'll sell those, you know, like that cup that they can put over here.
Oh, shit. I've seen that shit on Amazon, bro.
Yo, we should just buy a lot of those and then we just bring
Yo,
it to the
yeah.
event,
And I'm
then
just
sell
give
it.
like I'm just give them to people like, yo, you need this. You need not now, but you will need
you
this.
need it.
Everyone has to just have a pee fest.
Yeah,
dude.
he's super charitable. I'll be making my bucks over there, man.
Selling shit.
Shit,
Yeah.
Man, like, you know, first thing first, thanks for being on our show, bro.
Anytime,
like,
my
you know,
man.
We didn't expect that sort of response from you guys, you know, for Massmusic. You know,
Yeah.
like, you thought you guys were like stars, and like, if you saw our tag,
My
like,
ass,
great,
bro. Shit, y'all came to our studio. Do you still think that?
And that was me
Bro.
at least, because he came this year. I wasn't, bro.
Yeah,
Ah,
I mean,
shit.
he wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Like, I was
We-
with our boy
Holy
Denson.
fuck. I was like,
Trust
holy
me.
fuck, Midnight was here?
We ain't stars. None of us think that way. I don't see any of us doing that shit. I cannot, bro. If I ever do that shit, someone gonna slap my face, bro.
No problem, I'll be there.
I'm not like that, bro. I know
I'll
I'm not
volunteer
like
as tribute.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know we're really looking forward, you know, to collaborate more with, of course, Massmusic, you guys.
Yeah.
You know, so I think so. Axel is coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna get one by one.
one by one, and,
by
and
one.
finally we're gonna get Professor Ming on board.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, Professor
Ming.
Ming. Oh, we're gonna ask him about a lot of
Professor-
stuff.
Yeah. Dr. Ming.
Dr.
Dr.
Ming.
It's Dr. Ming. You gotta check it, boy.
So it's next time his title is gonna be Dato, Doctor, Professor. You know what I mean?
God damn, bro.
So you know, so Midnight, if there's anything that you want to say to your fans out there, all those aspiring artists out there, what you want to
Yeah.
tell them? You know, speak in front of the camera, bro.
Yo, my man, shout out to everyone. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support you've shown Massmusic. Thank you for all the support you've shown me. Thank you for all the support you show this industry, this local music scene. Continue to support us. Check out all our music. It's amazing. It's a vibe. And keep follow your dreams, dude. Follow your dreams.
Yeah.
As long as it takes. As long as it takes, you'll get
One more
there.
thing, your latest song, bro, for Massmusic.
Ooh.
I think so it's time to shout it out.
So
bro.
Massmusic has a collab right now with iSky. Shout out to iSky
Yo,
from his
iSky.
album 1600 Hours. It's called Nobody Gotta Know.
Yeah.
So check it out. It's out now on Spotify, on YouTube. It's amazing.
All right. So thanks all for today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sayonara.
Thank you, my G.
No problem, bro.
Oh, quarantine.
Dun, 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 dun.